Yeah, that's right. You know, every day we are learning more about the tragic killing of Julie Minogue of Milford. Did the system that was meant to protect her actually fail her? Well, it's too soon to tell exactly, but the spotlight is certainly squarely on both law enforcement and the judicial system. It took 3 weeks of back and forth paperwork for a court to finally order the arrest of Julie Minogue's ex-boyfriend, DeWin DeWitt, for violating her protective order. By the time it was issued, it was 3 days after Minogue was killed.
And maybe there do need to be set timetables, particularly in certain cases like this, where the lethality risk is so great.
With a legislative session on the horizon, the General Assembly's Judiciary Committee plans to tackle this and other issues, including the possible expansion of the state's GPS monitoring program for domestic violence offenders, but also the hot-button issue of bail reform.
Bail bondsmen will compete with each other with the accused as far as how much actual cash they have to put down. So, and then they'll give them a loan for the other portion. That's just one aspect of bail reform that I think needs to be dealt with almost immediately.
While Democrat May Flexer told Fox 61 it's more of a communication gap issue, with different agencies not being easily able to access an offender's records to inform a proper bail amount.
When either our court system or law enforcement agencies are interacting with individuals who have a history of domestic violence, they need to know about that. And that needs to be thoroughly documented on all records. That isn't the case right now.
Domestic violence service organizations, for their role, tell Fox 61 that the crime of domestic abuse can't be viewed in a silo.
A lot of the domestic violence that happens and the people that cause harm also have warrants, also have crimes outside of their domestic violence.
So today, the Milford police chief did meet behind closed doors with members of the Milford legislative delegation to discuss these possible reforms. And one surprising thing to note when it comes to bail in Connecticut, did you know that it is actually written into the state constitution that every offender is entitled to bail? So no matter how heinous the crime, no one can be held without the right to bail. Changing that would mean changing the state constitution. In the studio, Matt Karen, Fox 61 News.